This is answer 2021, section 1, question 47. So for this question, we're told that X is a gaseous element which can explosively react with hydrogen to produce a single product which dissolves in water to form an acidic aqueous compound Y. This Y can then go on to react with silver nitrate to form a white precipitate, and then if we take Y plus another unknown compound Z, these react together can form two products, one of which forms a white precipitate with sodium hydroxide. And we're asked to work out what are X and Z. So let's start with X first of all. We're given three options as what it could be. We have bromine, chlorine, or oxygen. So let's take it through our reactions here to see what it could be. So the first one we're told is that X can react with hydrogen to produce a single acidic product. So if it reacts with hydrogen, what would we get for each of these? So for bromine, it would be hydrogen bromide. For chlorine, it would be hydrogen chloride. And for oxygen, we'd get water. Now we know the product has to be acidic, so which of these are acidic? Hydrogen bromide is, hydrogen chloride is, and water is not. So we know that X cannot be oxygen. So next we're told that Y plus silver nitrate forms a white precipitate. So what happens when we mix silver nitrate with hydrogen bromide and hydrogen chloride? Well, for hydrogen bromide, we get a cream precipitate, and for hydrogen chloride, we get a white precipitate. And white is the one we're looking for. So it's not bromine, and X is chlorine. So we have our X, now we need to find Z. So for this, we know that when we react Z with Y, our hydrochloric acid, we get two products. So let's take a look at our options for Z. We can have calcium carbonate, copper oxide, or just magnesium. What are the products when we react all of these with our hydrochloric acid? So for our calcium carbonate, we're going to get our calcium chloride, and we're going to get some carbon dioxide and some water. Now we can already tell there are three products here, and we only want two products, so it's not going to be calcium carbonate. But let's look at our other ones. Our copper oxide is going to give us our copper chloride and our water, and our magnesium is also going to give us magnesium chloride and hydrogen. So these two both have two products, which is what we were looking for, and calcium chloride does not, calcium carbonate does not, so we can cross that one out. And move on to our last bit of information. So we know that one of these products forms a white precipitate with sodium hydroxide added to it. And so let's think about what might happen if we add our sodium hydroxide to these. So for our copper oxide, the product which is going to react with sodium hydroxide is probably not going to be water, it's going to be our copper chloride. And what colour precipitate do we get if we mix these two together? Well, we're going to form sodium chloride and copper hydroxide, and this is our precipitate. And we can tell if it's got copper in, it's probably going to be blue, and it is blue, and that's not what we're looking for. However, if we react our magnesium chloride with our sodium hydroxide, we're going to get magnesium hydroxide, which is a white precipitate. So that is going to be our Z. So Z equals Mg, and X equals our chlorine. Therefore, our answer is F.